Hello and welcome back through of Dragon Quest IV Chapters of the Chosen, and in this episode I will be finishing off Chapter 2 by returning to Zamovska to find out what is the problem with Alena's father, and once I have done that I'll be going to the tower southwest of here to get the item that's required, and after that I'll be able to leave to go to Endor, which is where the final event of the chapter happens, which is the tourney. So without further ado, it is time to get into it, and well, I won't plan to do this because I was just attempting to stream, but it kind of went a bit wrong. So as you can see, level 11 for everybody. That'll do. So the zoom locations for everybody becomes combined eventually. But obviously you have to get the said I mean, obviously in chapter 5 I'm referring to. It's happy to see you returned, Your Highness. The Tsar looks like he wants to say something. How can this occur? To where is Tsar's voice disappeared? I am burdened to not allow news of this in the public, but it is more harder every day. I have idea. Old Starek might have helpful knowledge on this problem. He live in room close by garden from castle. So this is what you need the key for. And hang on, I need to go to Alena's bust out place. Because from here I can drop down, change angle, and here we go. Chimera ring, lovely. Do 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 do. Seed of magic. Lovely. The voice from Tsar Stepan has ceased to work. This is terrible. Oh, now it is all finished for our country. Forgive me, I am too much carrying away myself. Come to consider it, I recall Joseph Starling, the poet, have the non-functioning voice one time in past. Now his voice is most beautifulest in all Motherland. Perhaps he awares something. So I mentioned last episode, I believe. Oh no, it was the end of the second one when I went round there. That Joseph Starling. You go back to him later on. This is now. Yes, I'm Joseph Starling, you say correctly. You wish to understand how am I having such so beautiful voice? It is simple. The cause is that I drink elf medicine dubbed birdsong nectar. This I located many years yore when I am visiting an item shop at Desert Bazaar. And then at Desert Bazaar, the woman at the Desert Bazaar will tell me where she gets the birdsong nectar from. So it's a lot of pass the parcel type thing. Idiots. So I haven't showed you any equipment. Well, I haven't showed you the equipment because the equipment stayed the same from before. Anyway. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Come again anytime. Birdsong nectar, sure. I heard of it. I had just one batch of it here in my shop once too. I'd say you could probably get some at that tower out west where some elf folks are supposed to hang out. You wouldn't catch me over that way now though. Too many monsters for my tastes. Let's go to that tour. Even though I shouldn't pronounce it as tour now because, you know, that's the way it is. So I can rest up here, so, you know. Let's go. There are no chests in this area, right? I don't think so, but you know. Let's change the panoramic view of the place. Fly guys. Pretty fly for a white guy. I'm not going to sing that, but you know. Bang. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. So the last fight of this chapter is actually annoying because they split into multiple versions of themselves. It's referenced in Dragon Quest XI, so if you know the kind of boss I'm on about, you know. But I mean, this is kind of an MMA tournament anyway, so you know. Well, it isn't called an MMA fight, an MMA tournament in this, like it is in Dragon Quest XI, but because there are no masks, you know, it doesn't stand for mixed martial arts because that's copyright, but you know, it's masked martial arts. And I believe this takes you to a chest. Maybe it takes me to 3. Don't worry, none of them are canny boxes yet. They're not that mean. Oh wait, no, that's the other side. Never mind. I know I'm kind of messing with the view here, but it don't matter. Anyway, I don't believe there is a boss fight here either. There's a fight for the deal. Well, technically there's no more boss fights in the chapter because the tournament is just like loads of battles in itself, but you know. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. A razor. Oh, these can crit and deal like 30 damage. But so can I. They have 21 health, I remember, because I dealt 20 damage once, didn't kill it. Dealt 22 and killed it. Bang. Want to be careful here not to fall down. Flying doctors, this is where the problems are caused. I'm not going to go for that, I'm just going to go for the kills. Because they can do nasty damage, can the flying doctors. Especially if they all spam that. Oh damn. Oh damn. Just need Crackle to hit. That'll do. Don't really need to heal up anybody else because I need to be careful, but you know. Oh, that didn't work. Back in a minute. I'm gonna, you know. No, we don't. The advert. Oh, for God's sake, go away. And that's why I usually pause the video before I load. Never mind. Oh yeah, I'm near the top now. This is the second to the top. No more battles, lovely. So these aren't here if you just come up before you do all that bit I did at the beginning. Humans! Hurry, Daisy, let's go home. Okay, oopsie, coming. Oh no, I dropped the nectar. Never mind that now, hurry. So elves seem to be scared of humans. I wonder why. Anyway, Alena examines the area around her feet. A phial of birdsong nectar. Kirill obtains the birdsong nectar, yep. Did I say examine? No, I said... Well, I did initially want to say that, but, you know, evac. Zoom back to Samotska. Let's save the king. It is happy to see you return, Your Highness. I actually have to use the item. An increase of 1, never mind. Anyway, here we go. Oplia, I have voice, I am recovered. You assisted me, I have weighty gratitude for you. Before my problem, I have extremely petrifying dream. Bulky monster climb up from underworld and demolish everything. First I decide to maintain a secret this dream, then I have it repeatedly and become very worried. I tell this to my chancellor and then instantaneously my voice stops its workings. I cannot stop considering that perhaps something bad will occur. So, this exact type of plot is referenced in Dragon Quest XI, because the mayor's son, the mayor of Gondolia's son, ends up overhearing Jasper's evil intentions, or supposed evil intentions, so he ends up getting muted, and then you give him the birdsong nectar and he tells you. So they got that idea from this. So, you know, I do bang about how many times Dragon Quest III is referenced in 11. There are references for the other Dragon Quests, like here. Anyway, Alena, I will no more try to stop you. I permit that you voyage the world, see with your own eyes. Boria, Kirill, I am reliant on you for safekeeping of my daughter. I'll be coming back here after the tournament, and then that ends the chapter. And I have instructions from Psaro the Manslayer. You are liberated to pass. I know I am, bitches. Does he understand now that the world will end soon? You know, just remember, you know, whoever the big bad is, they're sending out all their dirty, grubby minions to, well, one, kill all children, because those children could turn into the, or could become the, you know, warrior. And chosen one, shall I say. But then, you know, they're also killing the women who could supposedly give birth to a possible child who is the chosen one. Can't forget that. I wonder who on earth this chosen could be. Anyway, let's stay at the inn now. Look how quickly I got like 2 grand now. It's so easy to get money. Unbelievable. Let's go. So this is the tiny continent where you get to Endor now. There is a place above Endor called Casablanca. Well, far out. But but both bridges to both of the different areas have been blocked off. Well, the bridges have broken, so Alena cannot access the areas that you go to in Chapter 3, which Tournico looks around, and you can't go to the areas that are in the start of Chapter 5. As you can see, these enemies are not to trifle. They're not easy. Of course you do. Die, thank you. Bing, 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 bum, 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 bum. So I mean, this is such a massive step up from the tower. Like, these enemies are ridiculous. They're so powerful. But, you know. Thank God. So you probably saw a collapsed bridge for a split second there. But anyway. I'm not going to bother getting stuff like this, but you know. And I will be giving the Iron Apron to Tournico, because that's the type of stuff he can equip, but you know. I only had one battle and I already need to do this. That's ridiculous anyway. Wait, is the casino open yet? I don't know if it's open yet until Chapter 3. But I'll be going in there as Tournico and getting enough for 2 Falcon Swords, which is about 128,000 tokens altogether. Welcome to the casino. The casino only accepts tokens as payment. You can buy them from the girl at the counter over there. Well, I'm not going to bother with that. But you know. So in the tournament there's going to be like 4 or 5 battles, of which only Alena participates in them because it's one-on-one battles. But you know. See, the type of weapons she can use are weird, Alena. She can use anything from like claws to whips. Oh no, can I not get in there? I don't think so. I know there is a secret door you can get into eventually. I mean, here, I can use the magic key, but I also need that key. And I don't remember how you even get there, but you know. Being on Godget isn't as easy as it looks, you know. I'll certainly be enjoying a drink or two when evening rolls round. So give me all your money. The young lady of the house spends all her time staring at the sky. I just don't know what it is she finds so interesting about it. My family's over so well to do. I'll have you know, yes, we've been in the money for generations now. Snobby car. Yeah, I hate snobs. More than anybody else. Are you here for the Endor tourney as well? I've been puzzling over it for a while now. There must be some reason why King Norman has gone to such lengths to assemble so many strong fighters. And I'll be coming back to him at the end of Chapter 3 because, as I said, there's something to do with Tournico's chapter that's unique. because he's a salesman, and it is something to do with that. And you talk to him as the last thing to do in the chapter. I'm not really going to give it away. But yeah, it's all about money making. What can you do for me? You can do a lot of things. Anyway, Astria's abacus is for Tornico. Of course, when I saw this, I was like, oh, I wonder who these are going to be for. But yeah, Endor is the go-to place. It's where everybody goes. I mean, it's where 6 of the 7 main characters before, other than Phantom, come to. It's only Ragnar McRyan that doesn't come here. As I said, he's the one you get last. As I said, he's the one that gets the least screen time in the game. But anyway, this building's going to become something different in Chapter 3. I think there's only going to be an old man here now. Yep, anyway. Sorry, is the shop downstairs closed, you say? Yes, well, I'm not getting any younger. In an ideal world, I'd sell up and use the money to retire somewhere nice. But I doubt I'll find anyone who wants to take over the business around these parts. So you want to buy my shop, you say, but you're not traders. You won't have the first idea. So that's kind of a hint about something for later on. You can probably guess what's going to happen with this building, but you know, as I said, it's unique. Anyway, now we explore the castle. Most of this episode is just going to be exploration. I wish I could go and watch the Endor tourney. But you got to be in guard duty, ain't you? What a shame. You'll find King Norman upstairs. King Norman also does something different in Chapter 5. Well, he organises something that you start in Chapter 3. Anyway, this is King Norman's throne room. Ah, you're here. I had word about you from the Tsar of Zamovska. It seems you're concerned about the world, so you're trying to build up your strength. I must commend you. I must also request a favour. You see, I'm relying on you to win the Endor tourney. I've come to see now that the promise I made was rather foolish. I'd be most obliged if you could rectify it, Alena. Father made a public promise, so now I'll have to marry whoever wins the tournament. But if the winner were a woman, then the whole thing would surely have to be called off. Please, Alena, I implore you to enter the Endor tourney for me. I can't tell you how envious I am of you being able to live a life of such freedom. She kind of forced it out of her father. But, you know, King Norman has got into a terrible pickle by making the most ridiculous promise. Just ask the princess. Yep, I know, I'm not here to read books. I'm here to break pots and vases and get good stuff from them. This table has to be clean enough that King Norman could eat his supper off it. Yep, I'll be coming back there to get chests in Chapter 5. You don't get any other keys. Actually, no, you do. Actually, no, because the red doors in the place in Chapter 4 get lockpicked. So, ignore me. You also do something here in Chapter 3 as well. No, there have been monsters appearing of late, even here in Endor. That's why King Norman decided to hold this tournament, so that he could bring lots of strong warriors together. If you're planning on taking part in the Endor tourney, watch out for that Psaro the Manslayer. He's a bit of a nasty piece of work, strong beyond belief, and he really likes to fight to the death. So we've heard of Psaro before, with Psaro's pawn, the boss at the end of Chapter 1. Could there be a connection? Could there be a connection between him and the kidnappings and the slaughtering of all the women? You'll have to find out in the next episode. No, you won't find out for ages who the proper villain is. Anyway, the poor princess, the way things are going, she'll soon be wed to that Psaro the Manslayer. Hardly a nice sounding fellow. No, he doesn't sound very nice, does he? I mean, considering they're calling him the Manslayer. Anyway, watch out for that Psaro the Manslayer, won't you? Yep, they're all warning Alena. Bum 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 bum. And here we go. Let's go to the tourney. You're Psaro nor Alena, aren't you? Good luck in the tournament. I'm not going there yet. If you're taking part, go to the left. If you're just spectating, then go up the stairs to the right. I kind of want to buy the claws, to be honest. Woo woo woo! Now this is entertainment. Or should I say woo woo woo? I'm joking anyway. So you've got two random fighters there battling to the death. There is a nun watching, which shouldn't be allowed, but you know, anyway. Where's that shop? This is the Colosseum where the Endor tourney takes place. I need those bloody claws, man. If you're headed for the Colosseum, just follow this corridor and take the stairs down. Yep. But I need to buy claws. I know there's claws you can get. Do you two say different stuff? I'm sure there's a way to get the claws. I need the claw. I'm not doing it with this crappy weapon. Where on earth do I buy the claws? Up here? I mean, no, because that... Oh my god, why have I forgot? Today is a terrible day, man. I didn't know. I want to talk to him. Psaro the Manslayer. I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before, but I just can't think where. I wonder. This is King... Oh, yep, shut up. You think I can see that? Whoever wins the Endor tourney will have the princess's hand in marriage. It's not my... Anyway, let me go actually check those doors, because I don't think you go straight into the Colosseum. I think you get the prep room, which is where you can get the claw. You know. It's lagging so bad. And it's probably got something to do with the internet connection, because the DS emulator is the only emulator I've got. That does rely on the internet. So you know. Sell. No, no, no. So without the claw, I don't even think you can win. But you know. Do 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 do. Let's get some more. See, obviously because Alena is on her own, I have to do it like this. Let's just speed this up. That's it. This is a shortcut to the outside of castle. It can be quite handy if you're in a hurry. Yep, it can be. Here we go. Do 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 do. Nothing really. What a waste of time. Do 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 do. Oh, for God's sake, really? Now I have to go all the way back round again. I thought there'd at least be something you just walk across, but no, it's just straight outside the castle. That warning wasn't good enough. Anyway, let's go. Anyway, here we go. As soon as I go up those stairs, it's tourney time. In time game. I hope I'm a high enough level. I mean, I should be. Let's get it. I am cheering you from here, Tsarevna. My fingers are crossing for your triumph, Tsarevna. Welcome to the Colosseum, Alena. To enter the tournament final, first you must defeat 5 opponents. The only warrior who has succeeded in this so far is Psaro the Manslayer. I wish you luck. Now, let battle commence. So you know what the final is going to be, you know. Because once I do the 5 battles, you know what's coming up. But anyway, bam. Attila the Hunk. Do. Very helpful there. Tsarevna Alena has now defeated 1 opponent. And the next opponent is... let me have a look. Go on then. Yep, the lag. No. Quick draw Magor, so he goes quite quick. He goes quite fast. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Bum, 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 bum. And down he goes. So I said the final battle, but I meant the final battle of the 5 of these 5 battles that I mentioned. You know, when it comes to these 5 battles, the 5th one is annoying because the enemy just creates so many doppelgangers of themselves. Now I've used the actual term, people will know if they've played Dragon Quest XI exactly what I'm on about. But first, Prima Donna, who is referenced in the MMA tournament of Dragon Quest XI. Just like Frizzabelle, I guess. Anyway, she does have a tendency to just mid-heal all the time. What do you like selling, Prima Donna, did you say? Naughty. Dun-dun-dun. Bam 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 bam. She's run out of MP, bless her. She can't do anything when she runs out of MP. Anyway, medicinal herb, got 1 back. 2 more left. I'm probably going to use 1, because anyway, 2 battles left until the final, and you know what happens after the 5 battles. Anyway, Samson Knight. Pretty difficult. High defense, so I need a critical hit. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Better than 6 left, make that 5 left. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, this battle is a medical herb eater. Eats up all of your medical herbs. Thank you. There we go. Alright, let's save it. Now this battle is annoying, but you know. I didn't mean to do that, but I can do it. In fact, that anyway. The Abominable Showman. Oh, I wonder where we've seen him before. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 11. Anyway, this time he instantly creates doppelgangers of himself, which is no good. So, because of how BS it is, I am going to make a save state, so I can hit it. So I'm just going to keep on attacking until I get the right one. So there we go, that's the right one. Back in a minute. So yeah, it isn't like stronger than any of the other ones. Its attack power can be annoying, but you don't have to hit it as much. But you know, you see, it could seem obvious that it is the one on the right, but that's not necessarily the case. So you know, I'm gonna go for the one on the right though. But clearly it was the second one. You see, I can't be asked for no potluck bull crap. I can't be asked. What's the point in making you do 4 battles that could be tough? And you have to do it with one character. And then the final battle of the lot is a fight that there's no skill involved. It's just luck. Anyway, good night, you bitch. So Revner Alena has now defeated 5 opponents. It's time for the final. Against Psaro the Manslayer. I'm not going to use any medical herbs because it's a troll. What a wonderful performance, Alena. Now for the final we've all been waiting for. Enter Psaro the Manslayer. I say, why the delay? Summon Psaro the Manslayer at once. He's not interested in marrying the princess. He's got another love interest, Psaro. I beg your pardon, he's nowhere to be found? Then there's nothing for it. If he's not here to fight, then he can't possibly win. I hereby declare Revner Alena the winner of the Endor tourney. Dun 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 dun. So if you've used the fun size forge in Dragon Quest 11 and you've mastered an equipment, like got perfect and you know got +3 on the equipment, then you know that is the theme. But you know, anyway, heartiest congratulations for your victory, Alena. You were paramount, Miss Alena. Alena wins the Endor tourney with a resounding victory. And then... Congratulations, Alena. I can't thank you enough for your efforts. Hear, hear, you're my saviour. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm sure your father will be most pleased to hear the news of your achievements. You must return to Zamovsko at once and inform him of the happy news. Right, so, something bad is about to happen. Zarevna Alena, you must return to Zamovska Castle without delay. Ugh. Doesn't seem good, does it? So I don't even know if what has happened because Alena won the tournament. I have no idea. I don't know if they've taken it out into Zamovska because she won. I have no idea. But Psaro disappears, and this happens. Nobody is around. There is too much abnormal. What has occurred here? To where is everybody vanished? Hello, is anybody here? Respond me. But there's no answer. Just silence. What is the meaning behind Stepan's dream? Who is Psaro the Manslayer? And where have all the people of Zamovska disappeared to? To solve these mysteries, Alena and her companions set off on their journey once more. So that's the end of chapter 2. Now it's over chapter 3, Tournico and whatever the chapter's called. This is the only chapter I don't remember the bloody name of. And the extravagant excavation, there we go. Far to the north of Endor, tucked away in the Emerald Hills, lies the small town of Lacanarba. A small town that is nevertheless home to a rather large man by the name of Tournico Taloon. And although he's but a menial employee for now, he has a grand dream of becoming the greatest arms merchant in all the land. Are you sleeping till sunset now, are you? The boss will be giving to you again if you're late, you know. You're a big lump above us, so you are, Tournico Taloon. So while you've been away with the fairies, I've been toiling over your packed lunch again. Here you are. So if... Well, I'm going to explain it after this, hang on. Now I'll be off to work with you. And don't lose your way this time, honestly. It's only straight ahead once you're out the door, so it is. So the way this is going to work, I am actually going to work and get some money. But I'm going to do all of that rubbish off here, and I'm going to raise as much money as possible. But I'm going to show off everything at least before I end the episode. I still need to raise money, but you know. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? So you start off with no money. So you know. Ah, Tournico, my lad, grand timing. I've a favour to ask you, so I have. It must be me aging bones, but I can barely walk altogether now. I can't even make it to church. So I was wondering, would you be kind enough to give me a shove over there? I'll give you something for your trouble. You have to put your back into it, lad. So I think you get 8 gold coins, which isn't a lot, but it's something to show off. But yeah, as I said, if you work, you get the gold coins much easier that way. So then, here we are. Much obliged to you, me lad. Here's your reward. I'll be seeing you then. I could save there, but I'm not going to bother. So there's the shop that I work at. Welcome to Lacan Harbour. Oh, 'tis you, Taloon. They'll be saying I'm gone in the head, welcoming you some like some kind of stranger. So they will. Yep. Oh no, it's that one. That's it. But the armour shop has some sweet stuff to it. So I get the bronze armour, the leather shield, and that'll do for now, you know. There's a good way to make money, and it's basically I'll show it off for a few minutes. But people come in, they either want deals or want to give you something, and you pay like 2,500, but then you can get it off of them for, then you could sell it off again for like 3,500, something like that. Anyway, where you been, Taloon? You'd be late for your own funeral, so you would. Get in here now. Just stand there and wait, and we'll have customers coming in through the door before long. Don't forget that I'm paying you on commission. So don't guffing and idling. Right, so then, I'll leave you to it. I'll be down below if you need me. I'm going to collect the stuff down here first. I don't think I ever... No, did I come to that area? I think I did. Anyway, you talk to him to give it in for the day, but I'm not going to do that. So, this is one of the reasons why it's unique. There's a weapon shop you run in here, is it not? Will you give me a look at your wares then? I'll take a copper sword, please. I can offer you 100 gold for it. I think you get paid 10% commission, so 10% of whatever you make he gives you. Yeah, I'm not going to keep on repeating it, but you know. So he gives me the copper sword and I pay 75 for it, but someone will obviously get the copper sword for 100. Works like that. But you can get rare items. You can't ever buy them, but you know. So yeah, I'll go for a bit, and then boom. Dun, 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 dun. Lovely. You have to do it quite a while to get stuff you need, but you know. But yeah, that can happen. They can not have enough money and end up leaving. Oh, yep. I can't be asked to show it off now, but that is the principle. I'm not going to get much money, but, you know. What have I got? 19 gold coins. Fan-bloody-tastic. You know, I can sort it out another time. And yeah, if you don't eat your pack lunch, so basically go out, have a battle, and then eat it to heal up. You go in here, and then your wife tells you, oh, you didn't eat your pack lunch? I'll give you a fresh one. Let's talk to Tornico's son. You right there, Dar? Or Da, I should say. Hello, Tornico. You must be shattered after work. I expect you be needing a good rest. Time for bed, love. Good night. Morning, love. 'Tis a new dawn already, so it is. Oh, you still haven't eaten your lunch? I packed for you. Let me change it for this fresh one, then. Anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna pack it in for today. Haha, you're gonna pack lunch. Anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Dragon Quest IV. And now, this is going to be the biggest grinding I'll do throughout the first 4 chapters, because, you know, I need to make a bit of money, and then once I get enough to buy a good weapon, I can go slice and dice enemies, so I can get money that way. I'm just going to raise enough money to get, you know, all the equipment that I need. So yeah, as I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, and I'll see you at least for World of Final Fantasy. I don't know if I'm streaming Doom 3, but it depends on how the internet connection will be by the time I've done World of Final Fantasy. And of course, it's gone wrong, and the day's plans have been ruined and mixed up multiple times. So I've got time to do it, but I won't be doing it till like 9 o'clock. So don't necessarily expect Doom 3, but just in case I may do it, do prepare. So as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for them too, and I'll see you in Dragon Quest IV tomorrow.